Raising children is the delicate art of shaping the future. It's a symphony where discipline, love, and values intertwine, creating not only accomplished individuals, but also harmonious societies. However, a new trend has disrupted these ancestral principles: permissive parenting. Born as a reaction to the excesses of past authoritarianism, this seemingly benevolent approach offers unrestrained freedom, leaving children adrift in an ocean of indulgence. But at what cost? What happens when rules fade away and the line between child and adult blurs? Permissiveness, often seen as an expression of love or modernity, could very well be one of the most insidious threats to childhood balance and, by extension, to our societies. In this presentation, we will delve into this fascinating yet troubling issue. We will explore the origins of this paradigm shift in parenting, its manifestations in daily family life, and, most importantly, its deep repercussions on children, families, and society. Finally, we will propose concrete and inspiring solutions to restore an educational framework that combines firmness and kindness, an essential compass to guide future generations toward a fulfilled and responsible future. Before we start, I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video. It is also a pleasure to hear your opinion in the comments. Permissive parenting has become a significant and controversial trend, disrupting traditional family dynamics. At first glance, it seems appealing, promising a more harmonious parent-child relationship and a childhood free from the authoritarian constraints of the past. Yet, behind this facade of freedom and unconditional love lie profound shortcomings that weaken children's development and undermine the very foundations of parental authority. Permissive parenting is characterized by sometimes extreme indulgence, where rules are vague or non-existent. Parents, often well-meaning, avoid conflicts, prioritize dialogue at all costs, and frequently fail to impose consequences when boundaries are crossed. This approach, though fueled by good intentions, poses many challenges and raises critical questions about the future of this generation. In homes where permissive parenting prevails, certain striking characteristics emerge. The first characteristic is the lack of limits. Children grow up in an environment where rules are not immutable. Each directive can be discussed, negotiated, or even annulled, leaving children without clear boundaries to structure themselves. This ambiguity creates confusion, as children unconsciously seek benchmarks they cannot find. The second characteristic is the immediate gratification. In an attempt to avoid tears, tantrums, or simply to save time amidst often busy days, parents quickly give in to their children's demands. This constant gratification deprives young people of the essential learning of patience, frustration management, and delayed satisfaction, skills crucial for adult life. The last and final characteristic is an effaced parental role. In this model, parents position themselves as friends, avoiding any confrontation or authoritative relationship. While this may strengthen an emotional bond in the short term, it also leads to a loss of respect for parental authority and difficulty for the child to understand the necessary hierarchy within the family and later in society. The extent of permissive parenting continues to grow, especially in Western societies, where traditional parenting models are increasingly questioned. Data reveals the scale of this concerning trend. A study by the Pew Research Center highlights that 60% of parents admit to giving in to their children's whims to avoid confrontations. This strategy, while seemingly pragmatic, has long-term repercussions on children's behavior and resilience. Child psychology researchers have observed a significant correlation between parental permissiveness and antisocial behaviors in children, such as disrespect for rules, low frustration tolerance, and an increased tendency towards selfishness. Teachers' testimonies also reveal a rise in undisciplined behaviors in schools, attributed largely to a lack of discipline instilled at home. Children raised in a permissive environment often struggle to respect collective rules and authority figures. Thus, the state of permissive parenting paints a concerning picture. Far from being a simple educational choice, this trend reflects a profound evolution in parental mindsets and priorities in a changing world. But the consequences of this approach, which we will explore next, prompt us to rethink the balance between freedom and discipline. Permissive parenting is not a product of chance, but the result of a complex web of cultural, psychological, and social transformations. This parenting model, often adopted with the intention of doing good, reflects deep changes in our modern societies, where the weight of the past and the pressures of the present come together to shape a new educational paradigm. Permissive parenting is rooted in a radical shift in the values and perceptions of education, driven by a sincere but sometimes misguided desire to break away from past practices. Past generations, often marked by strict and sometimes rigid discipline, have left emotional scars on many parents today. This collective memory of corporal punishment, severe discipline, and exacerbated authoritarianism has created a deep distrust of any form of discipline. In response, some parents have embraced the opposite approach, believing that the absence of constraints is the key to their children's happiness and well-being. However, this rejection of authority has sometimes led to an imbalance where the lack of limits undermines the structural development of children. The rise of child psychology in the 20th century introduced innovative concepts such as the promotion of autonomy, active listening, and educational kindness. While these ideas have undeniably enriched parenting approaches, they have also been misunderstood or distorted. In their pursuit of children's autonomy at all costs, some parents have interpreted these theories as a call to let children make their own decisions without intervention or guidance. This misunderstanding has led to an education in which permissiveness replaces structure, leaving children facing a freedom they do not yet know how to manage. Beyond ideological developments, the social and cultural pressures of our time have played a crucial role in the rise of permissive parenting. Modern life is a race against time. Between work obligations, domestic tasks, and social expectations, parents juggle overwhelming responsibilities. Caught in this whirlwind, many feel deep guilt for not spending enough time with their children. To compensate, they adopt a permissive stance, giving in to their children's every whim to avoid conflicts and preserve the rare moments of family peace. This choice, though soothing in the short term, can fuel a dynamic where the child perceives permissiveness as the norm. Social media, often distorting mirrors of reality, exposes parents to an implicit competition, the competition of being the perfect parent. In this world where everything is photographed, commented on, and compared, parental love is often measured through the lens of immediate child satisfaction. Being a good parent sometimes seems to be reduced to avoiding tears, responding to every demand, and displaying a facade of family harmony. This pursuit of virtual perfection, combined with the fear of judgment, pushes many parents to prioritize permissive love over firm but kind authority. This blend of mental and social transformations creates fertile ground for the emergence of permissive parenting. Understanding these causes is essential to surpass the limitations of this approach and reinvent a more balanced educational model, where authority and love coexist harmoniously. Here you go. Don't miss the rest of this video, the second part. We will discuss the relentless consequences of this permissive education. Then we will discuss draft solutions to this scourge that destroys youth and society. So subscribe, like, and share the video. It will make us happy. We would like to have your opinion in the comments. Thank you.